Myles Garrett has 18 sacks, and the Browns have only played 11 games. Watch out, Brock. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. What to watch for? Cleveland Browns versus San Francisco 49ers. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm a little bit worried. And I know the faithful look at the Browns' 3-8 record, and they think they're a bunch of pumpkin-headed mini-muggins. And the Niners should handle business. And they should, because the Browns can't score, and they're playing a rookie quarterback. But here's what to watch for. It's gonna rain and snow all at the same time. And as you know, Brock Purdy has a hard time with a wet football in the snow. Kyle Shanahan has a hard time against defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. He's like 1-7, 1-6. I don't even want to know. So the 49ers can go a long way in erasing all the controversy, all the worries of the faithful, all the talk about Mac Jones needs to play over Brock. And all you got to do, Brock, is not turn over the rock. All right, let me break it down. Number one, defense wins championships. And I wouldn't say the Browns have a great defense, but they're better than you think. And they may have one of the greatest defensive players of all time, and I'm not being hyperbolic. And I'm talking about number 95, defensive end Myles Garrett. I'm not playing around. He has 18 sacks. He's like 14 or 15 in like the last 5 games. He is going for the NFL record. It's 22.5. He has 18. And watch for this. If I am Jim Schwartz, who runs the wide 9 just like the 49ers, there is no reason to ever line up Myles Garrett over one of the greatest players of all time, Trent Williams at left tackle. Watch for Cleveland to have Myles Garrett on the other side, on the defensive right side, and over our right tackle, Colton McKivitz. Myles Garrett might be everywhere. I don't think we could stop him. I mean, 5 sacks, and Myles Garrett has the NFL record. And he might be going for it against the Niners. But the weather should predict a run game. It's going to be rainy and snowy. Watch out for your life. And watch out for Brock Purdy. He has an injured right toe. He has a history of having a bum elbow, and I think the pressure is going to be coming from that side. Myles Garrett the Cleveland Browns may choose to have Myles go challenge Trent Williams at on the defensive right end, but I would just kill Colton McKivitz on the other side, and that means Brock's elbow's in jeopardy, his toes in jeopardy, and again, watch the forecast because rainy weather. It plays in the hands of the Cleveland Browns. And I know they can't score. They can't really pass well. They got a rookie quarterback, and they really can't run well. And they're low, bottom 10 in scoring. Whew. So that means, Brock, don't fuck it up, man. Don't fuck it up like you almost did last week against the Panthers. But watch for Brock's health. He may not make it this game if the 49ers are forced to pass at all. Big test for Brock. Stay healthy. Don't turn the ball over. Give it to Christian McCaffrey. Give it to Kittle. And watch how that ball comes out of Brock's hands. And I just want to watch for this. Brock Purdy, like I said, doesn't play well in the rain or the snow. Man, you could quiet a lot of your critics, at least the base of the 49er faithful. At least people like me who are rooting for you. If you handle this game in the rain, game manage, put the Browns away, don't cause any problems, we should win this game. Okay? We should win the game. Don't mess it up. And you could just totally just clear all of the controversy from the base of the 49er faithful is just handle business. But something I don't like, Brock is not going to wear the glove. Tom Brady wore the glove, the snow glove, the rain glove. Brock doesn't have the biggest hands in the world, not the smallest hands. You should do everything you can to win the game. Every advantage, you should try to get it, and Brock is not doing that. I don't like that. Watch out for Brock. How is he going to play in inclement weather? And I'm going to watch out for one more thing. One of Brock's best attributes is throwing with anticipation. I don't think Brock believes that Ricky Pearsall, who's fast, but he doesn't know where to be yet. Ricky Pearsall, did he have one or two catches? I don't think he had one last game. He's out there doing cardio, running around. I don't think Brock believes that Ricky Pearsall is where he needs to be. Evidenced by fucking no catches, okay? Juwan Jennings, kind of the same. And obviously, when you got an injured toe, an injured elbow, it messes up your confidence to fire it through. Also, your guys not being sure your guys are where they need to be will fuck your confidence up too, okay? And like I said, Juwan Jennings, third and Juwan. Maybe him and Pearsall are at best playing at their best when they're the clutch third down receiver, especially Juwan Jennings. And Juwan Jennings is a good 50-50 ball guy. Tough player, but he doesn't get a lot of separation. So, I mean, Brock can't really throw with anticipation. We'll find out. All right. And here's the other thing. Brock doesn't have the strongest arm. It's going to be hard to cut through the wind and everything. But I think the one attribute that I just don't love about Brock is his height. I mean, you can't change your height, okay? That's it. I'm not trying to be on, Tinder and only liking guys that are fucking 6'3", right? But Brock's not tall. And even though the Niners didn't give up sacks last week, if you remember, the pocket is pushed back. So Brock has to throw over somebody. So it's not a straight line drive shot where, Mac Jones a little bit taller, fire it right over the top, all right? So if you're not sure where your guys are going to be, if you're not confident in your arm, because you can't fire through with your elbow or your toe, that's a whole kind of chain of kinetics. And you got to throw over somebody. You're going to throw freaking balloons, lollipops over the middle and get guys killed and the ball intercepted. So Brock is very vulnerable in this game. But the good news is this. The Browns can't fucking pass. They have one of the worst passing offenses in the NFL. Bottom two overall offense. They score a little bit better, but not much. So if you don't mess it up and you game manage, you could win the game. And if you play pretty good and pick your moments, you can put all the rumors away. And we will ride Brock all the way to the playoffs because we're right in position, okay? So, Brock, this is huge. This will be huge for Kyle Shanahan. This will be huge for Brock Purdy, this game in Cleveland. But, man, if we lose to the 3-8 Browns, it'll be disaster in the 49er Empire because people are not going to understand that the Browns are at least defensively better than people think they are, okay? So, don't cause the controversy, okay? All right, and again, you know what? Brock, I just want to say, I'm going to restate this. I said already. I don't think Brock has chemistry with his receivers. I don't think he has it with Pearsall because he's always hurt. Juwan Jennings, a little bit more, that's his guy. But Juwan doesn't get a lot of separation, so it's a 50-50 ball guy. Kendrick Bourne, he had it with Mac Jones because they played together on another team, on the Jaguars. So I don't think Brock has any chemistry with anybody but besides Kittle and McCaffrey, who you should get the fucking ball to. Okay. Next thing to watch for 49ers should run the ball. They may not be able to move the defensive line of Cleveland, but they need to run the ball, run it through a brick wall, and that means Brian Robinson, our backup running back, should at least get 10 carries, 10 to 12. And maybe CMC gets 20, 24, 30. but at least 12 to 15 for Brian Robinson. Why do we have him on the team if we're not going to play him? That's a good guy to have in a rainy, inclement, snowy weather. So watch for that. If the Niners don't do that, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, because we need McCaffrey. We can't let him and give McCaffrey 10 targets. Till Cove catch. I think he's still top in the NFL in receivers for any receiver, any kind of player. So passing the ball, that's where your mismatch is against the linebackers, him and Kittle. Just keep it simple, because I don't think Brock has I don't think he has chemistry yet. He might build it up, but probably not in this game because it's going to be hella snowy and rainy. Okay. On the defensive side of the ball, watch for the big second-round pick, Alfred Collins, defensive tackle, to be stout in the run game. We need this guy right now. He's long-legged, but he's big and strong, and I want to see how he is taking on a couple of blocks and being stout in the run game, because the only way we lose if we get beat on the ground without Tatum, without Warner, as far as linebackers. So we need our defensive tackles and Jordan Elliott too, but I'm really watching Collins. I think he's the future of this defensive line. Can they stand up against the run? And if they do, Sunday in Cleveland will be a lot of fun. And no matter what, I will be with you breaking down the game. So don't be lame. Watch Gary Lamm and Mania. God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Adios, baby.